MLB Daily Fantasy Picks. We are back. We're going to do these on Dabble. Let's get right to it. What is going on, YouTube? I am back. I apologize for my absence. I've been on a vacation with my family. A lot of crazy stuff going on at work right now. Let's just say it's been a hell of a 2 weeks, but we're back. We're going to do some MLB DFS picks. We're throwing these ones in on Dabble today, guys. You guys know Dabble's one of my apps. They're one of my favorite apps. Dabble, Sleeper, Chalkboard, Prizepicks, Underdog. Those are the ones I use most. Dabble's is what I've been using over the last 2 weeks, and I've been hitting. Actually, just hit a 6x play just the other day. They're hot. Okay, they're hot, and they're actually offering Olympic basketball. One of the only few apps that's doing it. Underdog's doing it. Prizepicks is doing it, I believe. I haven't actually looked on the Prizepicks at Olympic picks, but I've heard that they're going to do it. I'll double check in on that for you guys, but Underdog is also doing it with Dabble. So we're going to be doing some Olympic basketball picks. If you guys have followed my page on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, whatever it may be, you know that we were hot as hell when the when the NBA was going. NBA ended. MLB was hot. I'm not going to lie. I've been cold on MLB picks this month in July. As far as player props go, not as hot. We've been sorry, let me rephrase that. Back in June, May, April, March, I was hitting over 73% of my picks. I haven't calculated it yet for July, but I bet I'm closer to 55-ish% on the MLB picks in July. So, not gonna lie, it's been a little bit of a cold streak. We're still grinding. We're still trying to put out these best picks for you guys. But not NBA, basketball picks will be coming back with Dabble and Underdog for the Olympics. We're going to hit that hard. I'm going to probably put out a video tomorrow because Olympic basketball is going to be going Saturday and Sunday. We're going to try to win some money on the Olympics. Unfortunately, there's some guys that I really like that are going to be playing against America. Nikola Jokic is one of them. Starting off that Serbia game. Anyways, we're doing baseball today. Let's get right to it, guys. I just want to show you guys the Odds Jam Fantasy Optimizer. I'm going to move this up here. It's better for you guys to see everything. This right here is Shane Baz. That is one of the picks we're going to be taking. I just want to show you guys how I do my picks real quick, how I find them. Odds Jam Fantasy Optimizer is a great way to find picks. If you don't like to watch these videos or watch anybody's videos where you watch in a long video, seeing how they find the picks, seeing the stat breakdown, you can do this all yourself if you get Odds Jam. I'll leave a link in the description below, guys, but just wanted to show you real quick. Odds Jam is where I start. It's not the end all be all. I don't just go to Odds Jam and throw a bet in. It's where I start to find good picks. They highlight the good picks in green. As you can see here, Dabble's got this set at minus 121. Two earned runs for Shane Baz. We're hitting the under on here. If you scroll over, guys, right here, I look at Pinnacle a lot because they are the sharpest book out there. It's well known. If you're a sports bettor, you know Pinnacle is the sharpest book in the world. They have minus 2.5 or under 2.5 earned runs. I'm sorry, at minus 160 odds. That's what it shows on Odds Jam right now. I'm actually going to show you elsewhere. It shows Pinnacle's odds differently on props.cash. So this is their no vig odds. If you take away their no vig, they have the odds at minus 187, and that's why it shows the odds differently on props.cash. They don't remove the vig. So the actual no vig odds on this is minus 160. So that's actually a 61% implied probability on this pick. That's a very high implied probability on this pick, which is kind of weird when you go over here to props.cash and you look at his earned run total. Let's go to the actual game itself. Shane Baz earned runs here. His last 3 games, he hasn't been very good. He's given up 3 and 7 earned runs. He is playing against the Reds. Everybody knows the Reds aren't the best baseball team this year. Elly De La Cruz is a stud, though. That dude, he just broke the record for stolen bases. Fastest to 50 stolen bases in a season in Reds history. If you guys didn't see that the other day, but if you're looking at his last 3 here, his last 4 here, 3 of those 4 he gave up over three earned runs or more here. I'm going to adjust this line because right here you can see it's at 1.5. This is going off of BetMGM's odds at 1.5. We're going to go to Pinnacle, 2.5 earned runs. I'm actually going to bump this down because our line's at 2. But what I'm saying is Pinnacle is giving us minus 160 odds on 2.5. So basically they're telling us there's a 61% implied probability that we at least push, not necessarily cover, but push. And if we push, we don't lose our money. We're trying to win the pick, which I do think we're going to win this pick, but a push is better than a loss. But overall, he has been under this line in 5 of his last 10 games. So 50% there, not great, but if you take into account who he's playing against in Cincinnati, I do like the pick. OddsJam says it's a great pick. Pinnacle, the sharpest book in the world, they say it's a great pick as well. We're throwing that one in. Like I said, we're doing these on Dabble. Dabble does not have a desktop app, so I can't actually show you guys the picks on their app, but that's our first pick, Shane Baz, under 2 earned runs. Next one we're going with is Sonny Gray. And we're going to move over to Sonny Gray's strikeout line. Here, Sonny Gray's at 5.5 strikeouts on the day. Just look at that chart. I mean, look at that, guys. Only 2 games so far in the last 10 games has he been under that line. And more importantly, check out his 2024 chart. The whole season, only 3 games he's been under that line. This is kind of a no-brainer pick for me. I did also want to just point out real quick his Ks per batters faced. There's only one time where he actually faced more than 20 batters here, over 20 batters, where he didn't get that line. Sonny Gray is pitching deep into games. He's facing a lot of batters. He's hitting that strikeout line. Like I said, all but 3 of his starts in 2024. Here he did face 20 batters, right at 20. He was half a K under it. Here he faced 18. He was a half a K under it. This 27 batters faced, and he only had 4 Ks here. That was against Miami back in June. That's the outlier of his season, if you will. Otherwise, guys, 3 games he's been under it. The rest he's over it. A lot of them he's vastly over this. Look at this. 12, 9, 9. I mean, there's some games he's throwing double-digit strikeouts. I love this pick, guys. He's going against Washington. Washington so far in the last 15 games right now, actually not bad. They're 8th in strikeout percentage. But on this season, they're 21st in strikeout percentage. Pair that with right here, strikeouts per inning, 84th percentile for Sonny Gray. Okay, he's in the 84th percentile in Major League Baseball in strikeout percentage. That's incredible. Sonny Gray has been dealing this year. He's going to deal again for us today. I love this pick. Lock that one in, guys. Sonny Gray over 5.5 Ks. Shane Baz under 2 earned runs. Those are our 2 picks today. A 2-man power play. I'm not hedging it, anything like that. Just a straight 2-man pick on Dabble. Real quick, I do want to show you a little on Dabble's website. This is why Dabble is huge. This is why I love Dabble. Look at this payout structure. Does not matter the pick. Does not matter the odds of the pick. 2 picks gets you a 3x payout. That's huge. A lot of other apps, it just varies on whatever pick you're doing, what your payout's going to be. We have a 2-man slip. That's a 3x payout. If you throw in a 3rd pick, that's a 6x payout. So on and so forth. You can see this chart here. I guess it's not really a chart. This flow, what would you call it? I don't know what to call it. But anyways, you guys can see 4 picks, 10x, 5 picks, 20x, all the way up to 1,000x. Obviously, 1,000x is very hard to hit. That's a 12-man slip. I don't do those because that's not smart betting. I may do one for fun, just throw $1 on one just to see if we can turn $1 into 1,000, and I'm okay with losing $1. But that's why I love Dabble, is their payouts are set. Does not matter the pick. 2 picks gets you 3x payout. If you do a 6-man slip and you hedge it, that still gets you a 2.5x payout if you hit 2 out of those 3. Hedge, when I say hedge, I mean insured slip. It's different across every app, what the hell they call it, but it means that it's an insured slip. Okay, so that's our picks, guys. That's all I got for you. Those are your 2. Sonny Gray over 5.5 Ks. Shane Baz under 2 earned runs. And that's what's going to win us some money tonight. If you pay $100, you're winning $300. Pretty simple. Real quick before I go, I do want to let you guys know, if you're into fantasy football, I've been hitting that hard on IG, been giving a ton of fantasy football advice. Not as much on YouTube. I just don't really have a ton of time to be pumping out fantasy football content on YouTube. But on Instagram, I've been giving you guys sleepers, receivers to targets, running backs to target, running back tiers. I do put all this in my YouTube shorts as well, but YouTube screws us on shorts. They only give us a minute. Check out the IG. There's a link in the description below, or TikTok if you're a TikTok user, and get in on that fantasy football insight. I'm giving you guys winning advice to win your leagues. That's all I got, guys. Thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you for sticking with me. If you're sticking with the channel, I know I've been absent for a couple weeks, but I'm back. I'm going to hit this hard. We're going to win some picks. And once football gets rolling, that's when we're going to win our money. That's when we're going to cash out. Everybody knows that's my expertise. So let's go. Have a good day. Have a good weekend. I'll see you guys next time.